Good morning, everybody. So what do we have going on today? We have all the lead generation tools that we offer here at MiRealSource. I want to get through sharing everything that you can. So whether you have a listing or don't have a listing, so those are the two things. Do you or don't you have a listing? So it just depends on what path you're going to be going to. So I have a handout in class today, which is all your lead generation tools in one place. I've even created a cover sheet for this. Here, let me put this over. Let me change my screen sharing to the Acrobat Reader. So now this is what we have. This is your handout that's uploaded into the GoToWebinar in your panel there. So it's lead generation with MiRealSource Tools. This is all the handouts in one place. So we're going to be sharing your listing to social media. I'm just going to stick with Facebook. It's the easiest for me. We stick to one platform. If you guys want to branch out elsewhere, there's more platforms to share your information and your items on. Next, we're going to move into Cloud CMA. That's the sharing what's your home worth to Facebook. And then we're going to go into MarketStats. And this is what I've been dying to add for a bit. This little box right here. This is Colleen's twist and just bonus in posting MarketStats to social media. Because you might share a market graph, but you haven't asked them to do anything neither. So here's what the market is doing. Great. But do you want them to do something? So you also can post that same, what you just did before, what's your home worth, post that same link in your remarks here. So it'll be a first for me doing it, so wish me luck. We also have Homesnap Pro. You can share your profile and search for most likely to list. Now also in Homesnap Pro, I'll scooch up. We also talk about Homesnap Pro when sharing a listing because you can share your listings there. We also have RealList. You can search in RealList for those who are most likely to list. So instead of trying to farm an entire community, how about just hitting those that might be likely to list? And then last, we will touch on, I don't know how far we'll go into this, into the new HomeSource Professional. This is a tool we started in 2001, I want to say. Yeah, 21. We launched it in the summer of 21. It's new builds, lots for sale, new construction, it's all that gamut. We did vet the product, making sure that you weren't sharing a home or a lot that was already listed for sale in the MLS. Now, hopefully it hasn't changed since then. We haven't kept up on it. Usually we leave it to the members to tattle on each other. If something is wrong, just let us know. We'll get it fixed. Whether it's a fine or not, just let us know what needs to be done. Or, if there's an error that you may or may not think it violates the rules, just let us know. So there's that new HomeSource Professional. All right, so first we're going to start. Oh, and then after this, here is every cheat sheet in that same order for each one of those things. That's why this particular handout, I absolutely love it because it is everything. So let's go back up to the top. So if you want to know how to share your listings to social media, that's the first number one, the single property website. And there's everything, there's all your to-dos on that single property website. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to Paragon. There we go. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to start off with Cloud CMA. Where do you find all of your resources? Yeah, Debbie, you just gave it away. It's under resources. Yes. So all of your extra items that we offer you, they're ancillary products, you're going to find under the resources icon. Now you'll see mine looks a little bit more than yours because we have some stuff that we were trying and testing and stuff like that. So from the resources icon, we're going to simply go down to Cloud CMA. And you guys should have updated this, right? So you should have your headshot in the upper right-hand corner. Also, I'm going to take a moment for Cloud CMA. Colleen DeLang is teaching a deeper dive class into customizations and then going across all the tabs here. So that's pretty awesome because, you know, we talk about doing CMAs. We touch on doing flyers, which flyers isn't even up there. So probably if I reduce this, there we go. If I reduce my resolution, I'll see more. So you'll see flyers and all this. She'll go deeper into that. So let's go over to my headshot. If it's not your headshot and just you want to do a little updating in there. There we go. So under your account settings, well, you'll see account settings here, which you'll want to make sure to get everything customized there. But the lead generation is exactly where you think it's going to be, under lead generation. Now, when they had moved this for me a while back, it put me into a little bit of a tailspin, you know, because they moved my cheese. Oh no. So there's a couple of different ways to look at this and to do it. I've always found an easy one. I'm going to blow it up just a little bit. So here is the lead generation landing page. This is exactly what you'll be posting on social media. This is a snapshot of what it looks like. So you can view the landing page. So if you view the landing page, it's simply exactly what it is. This is what yours will look like, your headshot, your company information here. Also, when I was updating my Cloud CMA profile, I put my own personal website in here. Here's a little golden nugget for you guys today. Homesnap gives you your own personal website. So that is a really cool link. So I just went to the Homesnap one. Let me remind you guys to get down to there a little bit later when we're in Homesnap. That's that personal. I got to write it down. Otherwise, I will not remember it. Okay. So and if I go into this personal website, I just want to give you a little snapshot. Branded to me, and they can do, there's my for sale, and they can search at the very top. You guys might have seen this part. All right, so here's what the landing page looks like. So I'm going to close this, go back to the Cloud CMA. So I can either view it here or copy the link, or there's a little bit more here. So a little later, I'll copy the link when I want to add it to my message in MarketStats. We'll do that. So, but what I find the easiest for me is go right down to the bottom to the share. And yes, you can embed it in your own website. Don't ask me, that's not my genre. If you ask me, I'll have to find somebody else to answer your question for it, but it won't be the first time, that's for sure. So either I can go share it to Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest. I'm going to stick right to Facebook. So I click that button there. This is the easy way for me. I just go right down to the share, click that button. Now remember, you want to be posting on your business page. So at the very top of this, I keep getting in, I'll keep checking on my questions over here. So I'm going to change this from my personal page to a page I manage. Now I actually have the Big Red Homes. For those of you guys who know me, that's my nickname. I'm Big Red. So of course I've named my site Big Red Homes. This is a non-published page. So it is not published, so I can post anything and everything I want. Because when I share the single property website, you know, I can't share your listing like that. It's just against the rules. All right, so Big Red Homes. This is the Cloud CMA. So we're gonna something short and sweet, 2 to 3 sentences max, and of course including that call to action. Well, spelling. So we're gonna keep it nice and simple here. Do you know the value of your home? Click below to see what's going on in your neighborhood. So down below is my post to Facebook. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that very bottom one there. Alrighty. Do you want more out of your landing page? Yes, Cloud Attract. You can try it for free, but just like any program here, every program has some kind of an upcharge. Honestly, if you're in real estate, they're always looking to get into your pocketbook or your wallet, in case whichever way you're looking at. But you really don't have to. You know, if you want to boost a post, that'd be cool, you know, and you don't have to spend a ton of money doing that. All right, so let's go ahead and go open up my Facebook page. Now, you know, I'm on my own computer, so it's automatically logging me in. I'm going to go down to my big red homes. Got to scroll way down to see what we just posted. You know, and it didn't show it the last time before. Sorry, but that's a bummer. And I think it's just a matter of fact because it's my, it's the admin page. It might be why. It's a real bummer. Do you know the value of your home? I love it when you don't see something look so pretty. So Cloud CMA, that's your easy one. So when I do, I'll go over and view that landing page, just like they would see as they click into it on Facebook. They simply enter the property address. It's my 649 St. Clair, and then they'll find it. Hey, look, they found my address. Oh, 643. That's not me, but close. And then I do have to give a name, my address, autofill that one. I do not have to give my phone or the square foot of the address. And even if I did put the square foot in here, I don't think that it really did anything with the comps. I think I'm going to put that in there, see if it'll get some of the houses off of Brown. There's some, you know, this is an old neighborhood. I'm in St. Clair. On Brown Street is a lot of older homes. They're a little smaller there. So I'll see what that looks like. So let's go back to Cloud CMA. And I want to go to the CMAs because I want to see what that looks like. So here's the thing. You've posted to social media. How are you ever going to know if somebody's clicked on it? Easy. As soon as they get a report, you get the same report emailed to you. So you don't have to go looking for it or check. So here's the one. Sent to Debbie Fajardo via Facebook. And this has a new, looks like Under Armour logo. So I'll get an email. My client will get an email, but I'll just simply view it from here and see what that looks like. Again, see, and I bet you number 9 is a smaller home. Let's see, this doesn't have square foot. So you've got all of the addresses that are on the map there that was showing. And, oh, one thing, Cloud CMA will use the last CMA that you did. So my favorite CMA to do is the 3 columns side by side. And the last one I did was the wine colored. Shocking, I know. So this is the same exact one that I've done before. And this is, I like this one because it's short and sweet, not too much reading. I can compare these homes. Turnberry, Braeburn, these are all in my same neighborhood. 6th Street is not. And this one, yeah, see, this is only 1,500 square feet. That's slightly different than the 3,000 square foot that I put in there. Oh, you put a bungalow, colonial, ranch, very nice. Those are contemporary, Cape Cod, and a ranch. Very nice. I think that's new. So you'll see this is what they get. So it's comparable to properties, and the last one on 6th Street, see, 1,100 square foot. Yeah, I don't really see how that's a comparable, but whatever. There's your stats, how long they were, that's the list price, sold price. So you'll see just a bar graph on its side. That's interesting. Highest price, average, lowest. See, but these are skewed numbers. See, this is always something you want to look at. So this goes to your client, and you would want to reach out. And you'll never know that they put 3,000 square feet in their home because I don't believe it comes up in the notes. So you'll want to reach out to your clients and say, you know, I know that there was a variation in sizes of your home. I'd love to narrow it down a little bit for you. If you could just give me, you know, what's the square footage? Is it updated? A couple of things. And he goes, provided by Zillow in here. It's your sold property stats, just a little bit more. How long you were on the market, the price per square foot. And see, this varies everywhere from 223 to 143. Oh, 119. Oh, two right together. So you'll see it's just, you know, there's all about me at the very end. All right, so that's what your client sees. You can actually go in and tweak that same report too. So if you can give them the same report, that way if they go in and look at the link again, it's edited, you can go into those listings and simply remove a few of the homes that don't even fit. So there's a 4-bedroom. See, why wasn't this included? Include. Oh, this is the same one. Same one. Rayburn, 2,500. So we just go in here, 1966, exclude 1,500. 1,500, anything half the size, definitely remove. And this will change the numbers in itself. So that's everything, and go in and customize and go from there. And let's just publish that report. Keep it simple. So now this is going to change some of those ones, and your client is going to have that same link. They open it up and it's been revised. So that's kind of cool. So now, you know, your numbers are going to be revised. You don't need to see that, honestly. All right. So that is our single property website. And, you know, I told you I was going to go into sharing a listing first. Really funny. I guess I was so excited about cloud. Come on. All right. First question. Do any of you have a listing for me to share? And I'm going to launch my first poll. So if you've had listings, have you shared them via any of the outlets below? Because we're going to go into the single property website, Homesnap, and listing maintenance as well. So I just want to get a feel for what you're using. So we're just watching the votes roll in. Hopefully we'll get 100% participation today. And it doesn't tell me who's voting. So if you have no listings or never shared, I'm not getting anybody shamed on this one. So, because I'll never know. Well, unless I go look it up in the back end, which really, that's just too much work. Okay, I've had 25% of the classes voted. Oh, there we go. We're starting to click off a little bit more. Just couldn't find the poll. Where's the, and again, that's me. Sometimes my resolution is too big and I have to squish it down a little bit. I like things nice and big. Okay, so it looks like we're getting the single property website and listing maintenance. All righty. And nobody has shared it via Homesnap. All right. So does anybody have a listing? If you want to just raise your hand for me and then I can assume your identity. And I'll go and share those results. Look at there. Homesnap Pro is a big fat 0. Oh, poor thing. Poor Homesnap. All right, let's close that one. That'll be the next one we already did. Okay. So nobody has raised a hand. All right, so I believe Dawn has a listing for me. So here's what I do. If I am Dawn's assistant, what I would do is either A, I would assume her identity like this, or if I'm a secretary level, I'll just be able to access all of the agents in my office and share listings. But I'm going to be Dawn's personal assistant at the minute. I assume her identity. Then I'm going to go to her listings. And do you know the easiest way to find your own listings is right in the Market Monitor, and you'll see Dawn has hers flip-flopped. That's because they're all customizable. She's got some closed, some open. This is what she uses, her market monitor and her quick searches. So I'm going to go right over to my info is Dawn's information, and please have a listing. 2 listings, yay. All right, so I'm just going to click right into her listings here. The easiest way to find your own listings. I absolutely love it. They're both condos. Doesn't really matter which one I pick. Oh, a very nice one. All right. So first and foremost, we're going to share this on the single property website. Now it's one of these little icons in here, the little house. Hers, she picks a different report than mine, so I just have to remember. So I hover over it. It's the house with the checkbox. Hover over it and it'll tell you what it is. It's that single property website. Now these are branded to the listing agent. That's why you would never want to share this. So I want to share, God, that's a great photo. I like it. So if I'm Dawn's assistant, I will share this one because it is personally branded to Dawn. It is all about Dawn. It is just a single property website. So again, the website that's just for this property. As I scroll down, you'll see information about the property in Clay. Oh, that's up near my way. All right, see excellent information here. As I scroll down, you can scan our QR codes are coming back. The map, and guess what? Contact Dawn. Love it, love it, love it. You guys know that Dawn is also one of our trainers. She does the Roadmap to Success class with Colleen. She also helps us with a lot of the, back end issues. We always love to keep in good contact with our agents to make sure that we got everything you guys need. All right, let me go up to the top. Actually, I didn't have to do it from there, but I have gallery, virtual tour, video tour, and of course that contact information. You can also schedule a showing from here too. So this is a great reason why you share your listings from the single property website. There's so much information to be gleaned from right here. So over on the right-hand side is where I can share, pin it, send it via email, and I could also put it on LinkedIn. Let's just go to Facebook, keep it simple. And again, so either A, I would be on the Real Estate One website, or I would have rights to assume her identity. Maybe if I'm at the office, I might be putting it on the Real Estate One website. So I'm going to share to a page I manage. It's going to be the Big Red Homes. Looking for a waterfront condo. Look no more. Look no more. Click below to find your dream home and schedule your showing. See? Dream home, I guess, is 2 words. Dream home. All right, so I've given them 2 action items here. Click below. So you got to click into this. And then I can schedule a showing. Oh, yes, you can. So post that over to Facebook. And then again, we'll go check it out. See what we have. Big Red Homes. Oh, and the baby's a week old already. Holy moly. All right, there we are. Look at that big giant photo that comes up. That is absolutely gorgeous. Looking for a waterfront condo? Yes. Here we are. Look no more. Click below to find your dream home and schedule your showing. So when you see right here, it's on Harbor Drive in Clay Township, canal front condo with a boat well. Oh, see, and I love the fact that the single property websites give you this information right there. So already you got this great teaser of what's in this listing. It is amazing. So again, we click into it. You've already seen this, right? Same thing. And they can just click through those photos. She has some great photos on this one. Really good photographer. Oh, see, and look at the view. See the photography on this one? When you can look all the way through and see everything out there, man, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a geek on the photographs. You guys remember we have the photography classes. Taylor Fedewa teaches our photography classes in intro and in advanced. And then once you go through those two courses, she invites you to the field trips where you actually go to a model home, take pictures, and she guides you with those angles to get things like these items like this. How to take a great photo. That is a great photo. And I'll bet you oh my gosh, you can see all the way out that door as well. I'll bet you $1 these were professional photographs. And when you hire a professional, you get these good stuff here. Or either B, you take the photography class, get a decent camera, and look at that. You see exactly how this home is laid out. But I digress into this. This is fantastic. So you'll see all of that information there. It's fantastic. Okay, so that's our single property website. And next we want to go over to Homesnap Pro. Let me take all those out. So Paragon, same listing. What if I wanted to share this on Homesnap? Again, you can do it right here. You can do this on your desktop, or of course, you can do it on your phone. Either way, it just depends on what you're more comfortable with. Because you could be sitting there watching TV, open up your Homesnap app and sharing your listing. Hey, you know, I'm looking forward to showing the home tomorrow. Click below to make your appointment. So let's go over to Homesnap. And again, because I'm on my own computer, I've logged in before. I can send a message. I can favorite this. Now, sharing on my Mac doesn't always work for me. It goes into something stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into the URL up top and hit copy. I'm going to right click and copy the link. Then I'm going to go over to Facebook. So open up a new link, Facebook. And yes, you do have to really open it every single time. That way, it just reads it better for me. So now I want to go post here. So let's see. What's on your mind? Create a post. And I could even use the same one, looking for a waterfront home. Look no further, blah, 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 blah. You get it. And then paste. So this is what will show up in Homesnap. Now, I want you to see that all of these are going to be different. And on the cheat sheets that I gave you, they do show you what they look like. I want to see if I got a good one that shows you. You'll see. When you look at it, you can tell which posting you like the best. That single property website looks fantastic. See, Homesnap from here, I don't know. This is a small photo, but more information right here. Just depends on what you like. So there's the first one. Here's the first one. There's the second one. So you can also share it within the Homesnap app too. And actually sharing it in the Homesnap app, you can build some really beautiful posts from there. So they have some great marketing in the app itself. So there's your Homesnap. Now, remember I had mentioned Homesnap gives you your own personal website. How do you find it? Is it hard to find? Not really. So what I can do is go to the Me. Usually if you're on your phone, the Me section is at the very bottom. So I'm going to go to the Me page, and it's going to be my public profile. And here it is. So all you need to do is click into the URL. See, there's at homesnap.com, Debbie Rand Fajardo. Copy that. And I've added that into a lot of different places. It's at the bottom of my signature line. It's in my cloud CMA. So if they want to search on other things, you know, I'd rather get them off of the other sites that might have outdated information. I want to keep them in Homesnap, because this way the only agent they see is me whenever they click for information on any listing, and it's going to be accurate in Homesnap for the, let's just say 99% accurate. It's only going to be geared to me. And if they're a client of mine in Homesnap, means they've gotten it off of my website, then they're going to see more information than a member of the public. So if you remember from orientation class a long time ago, I know, Homesnap offers 3 levels of service. Us, the agents, we get this amount of information. We get everything. My clients get this much, because remember, they don't get that private information. They don't see my commissions. They don't see the private remarks. And then if you're not a client, you're just a member of the public, you see this amount of information. So it's just really beneficial to have yourself marked as a client. Okay, there's my Homesnap app. And we also have the mobile agent class will be coming up. I know we are going to do an in-person class next month. Yay! And March is coming up right around the corner. So look for the education corner. I'm going to go to the home page here. Now, if you have a private label website like Dawn does, the Real Estate One, if it's branded to your brokerage, you can go to the little tab that says MLS. And again, like me, my resolution is so big. You can knock this down a little bit. There we go. Now we can see MLS. Now you can see what the MLS is putting out here. Here's my class list here. You know what's going on today, my lead generation. But the education corner is your link to all your classes. And as a bonus, we also have all the video links in here too. And even if you bookmark this page, it always updates. So I took the what's new, cloning a listing. These are my cheat sheets. Cloning a listing, create your listing in Transaction Desk, anything new in YouTube. And then of course my live classes are back. Yay. We're trying to do 2 a month. So let me go over to the mobile agent class. Here we are. And I think April 20th, we've decided that that's going to be also in person. So when I update this for March, you will see, oh, it's not a March class, I'm sorry. It's April. I'll add another button on here. This is register for the in-person class. So it'll be a hybrid. You'll be in class, and we also have people on the webinar on the big screens in the TV. And the links here are to just the videos pertaining to the mobile agent class. So that's what I love about the education corner. And at the very end, 12, you'll see the online courses at the very end, and all of the YouTube channels, they're not channels, but YouTube playlists that we have. There's a lot of information in there for you. Great thing to have around. Okay. So we also have one other way to share your listing. You can do that right from listing maintenance. So there's, how do you maintain a listing from here, Debbie? Don't you have to go to listings, then maintain? Yeah, you do, but there's always a second way to get to listings. Remember, I was already on this listing. So next, what I want to do, under actions, or actually it's more, I'm sorry, under more, I can maintain the listing. So there's all sorts of stuff you can do over here, listing slideshow. So I'm going to go in and maintain my listing. Now remember, you can't maintain somebody else's listings. That's just point blank, unless you're an admin or something like that. And the easy thing, so I'm going to go straight over to the right-hand side and select an action. It's a great, easy button. So you'll see here's all my little quick links to get all this is in a listing. I know, it's crazy. I can share via a collab link, share via Twitter. I can share via Facebook, and I can even text it here too. Share listings on Facebook. Remember, I was just going to stick with Facebook. There's a lot of other ways to do it, but I just keep it simple and do Facebook here. What do you need to do here? change it to a page you manage. This is from listing maintenance. You don't need to see me post it again. I just want you to see what it looks like. Let's go over to Facebook, reload. There we go. So you'll see from listing maintenance, another big photo. However, this only says view property details. Okay. Oh, canal front condo with the boat. Where is it? So that's the only drawback on this one. You know, if you put Clay Township canal front condo in the public remarks, okay, maybe that'll work. But I do happen to like that that single property website. This is the one for sale. What's the address? So if they want to go do a drive-by, you know, a lot of clients, they want to go drive by this property first. Is it even worth the time talking to my agent about this? I don't know. All right, so that's the different ways to share your listings, and I'm sure there's even more ways to figure that out if you want. So now we've already done Cloud CMA because I jumped the gun and got into that really first. Okay, now it does say, I'm going to go back to that PDF report in Cloud CMA. So this is just the header page, so the report cover in Cloud CMA said share what's your home worth. The style of CMA report generated for your leads will be the last CMA that you created, or you can change a template to Facebook in your customized tabs. So there's one thing you can do as well. I do have a quick tip video on that as well. MarketStats. All righty. So you guys, have you taken the MarketStats class? It's pretty interesting. So I'm going to go back over to my account because I don't need to be playing in Dawn's. MarketStats. So from a listing, I can access MarketStats for that particular area. So here we are in Marine City. So if I want information about the market in Marine City, I just simply click that MarketStats button, and there's my listings. These are my sales price. That is my median sales price in Marine City. You'll see at the top left. Nothing else has been selected. So this is a very interesting graph, nice, easy way to get to what you want. But maybe I want to do St. Clair County. I want to do my farming area. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go, I don't want the entire MLS, but I want my county. I can go down to the bottom and select counties or postal codes or school districts. Because for me, my school district encompasses a large area. St. Clair County, we have East China School District. That goes up to almost, you know, is it Marysville down to Algonac and Marine City. So that's all of ours. I think Algonac's in a different school district, but either way. So I'm going to go just to my county and Clair, so St. Clair County. Your default is going to be the average or the median sales price, So you'll notice that median sales price is $209, average sales price $239. So you never know what story you want to tell. But then, as I was saying before, Colleen showed me, she's like, you know, I hate those graphs. I'm like, why? I love graphs. Look at it. You see it climb and it tells a story. But when you post this on social media, all you see is a line. Okay, great, they're going up. When I change it from a line graph to a bar graph, look at the information that it gives you. In 21, it was 210, 239 in 22, and just a little bit more, about the same here. That was the average sales price. Now, but what graph I like to share is the price per square foot, because it's a really interesting one. So, but what I want to do is I want St. Clair County, want all my property types. I don't care about the square footage, bedrooms, but I do want that waterfront, because I'm trying to go for a specific market here. All waterfront types. So now we are at the January average sales price, but sales price isn't what I want. I want the price per square foot. You'll see all these ones down at the bottom. Lots of interesting stuff. I like that sales price and the price per square foot. A lot of people do a lot of stats. They do a lot of information about it. They can crunch the numbers and get it. My scope is about this big. Here's all that I use out of it, and that's fine. Some people use this area, that area. This is my lane, and that's where I'm staying. So again, it's going to come up on that median price per square foot, but what is the average price per square foot? So we're looking at 148, and then go to the average of 150. Again, I like that 150 a little better. Number one, these numbers are easier to read, and they're a little better, so why not? So here's what I want to post, because I think this is a great post. So here's your share button, right in the middle. We're going to go share. Step one, static or live? Static. Step two, how do you want it? There's that PDF, great for printing. Put it in your CMAs and share. So you can go view in a new window, or I can simply copy this and paste it elsewhere. Here's my easy button. I click in it, view it in a new window. This is exactly what I'm going to see and share out to social media. Again, with the branding, there's my company, my name, my office telephone number, my cell phone. If I were an agent, this would be my brokerage logo. This is my company logo. So I'm simply going to click my Facebook button either at the top or the bottom down there. And you'll see there's a ton of other sites. There's 181 more sites you can share to. Do that all day long. I'm simply going to go to my Facebook. Again, with the share on a page I manage. Do you know the value of your home? Waterfront homes in St. Clair County, and I can do a hashtag here. People get really creative. County is 150 per square foot. Do the math and let me list your home. Whatever, do the math. You know, I always have a lot of fun with this. So let's post to Facebook. And here we are at the same post. So I can simply take, oh, I've got a 2,000 square foot home. Yeah, I got to do the math on that one. I got 2,000 times 150 equals, oh, 300,000. I could get 300,000 for my home. Woohoo! Pretty nice. Do the math. And again, let's go see what it looks like over on Facebook. So I'll want to refresh. There we go. There you go. And that's what it looks like. So let's see if you guys have used this or not. I love that. I didn't know I could. Yeah, I get a little smart when I'm doing my polls. 50% yes. 50% didn't know I could. How about that? All right. Moving on. Ooh, all right. We're going to move on to Homesnap Pro. All right, I'm going to change my screen, but I'm going to change it back in a minute, just so you know. Moving on to Homesnap Pro. You can share your profile to gain more leads, and you can search for most likely to list. It's a hard task to do on the desktop. A little easier from the phone, I think. So watch me muddle through. We'll get it. So we're going to share the profile first. Watch this. Going back to the main screen. Woohoo! All right, so let me close out MarketStats. Oh, hey, in MarketStats, do you guys know that you also have something called Fast Stats? And it's just a really nice, easy monthly one. So if I want to know what's going on in St. Clair, here's 1 click, or no, 2 clicks. In 2 clicks, I get last month's stats. So here's residential, January, so that's January stats, and then this is year over year. So January stats compared from last year to this year. How are we doing month to month? And so far from January of 22 to January of 23, not a whole lot there, but what's the differences? And the same thing in the condo market. Wow, nothing. Well, we don't have a whole lot of condos here. They don't really turn over a lot. We did have a few sell last year. Wow, and that's kind of crazy there. There's our median sales price in the condos and the median sales prices in residentials. All right, and you'll see the gray is all of MLS, and this is my city of St. Clair, is the blue. Yeah, it's about the same. That's fine. So this is a great little 1 page. There's a bit of information here, just, there's several items here if you want to check it out. But this is a great tool to put in your CMA reports as well. You can print this to a PDF and then upload it into Cloud CMA. And if you want more information on that, take Colleen's class. It should be maybe March 20, something like that. So I can simply print my page, and then for me, I'm on a Mac, I can print it to a PDF, save as a PDF right here, and I'm good to go. Pretty nice. Just want to give you a little extra information there, but here's all of the areas back. Here's all of the areas that we service, and any more, we service Bay County, the upper peninsula as well. We got a lot. Let's close out MarketStats. Oh, and I didn't tell you, I was going to put that post in there. So here's how we go back and edit a post. How about this? See, a missed opportunity is an opportunity. So we're going to go into that lead generation at Cloud CMA again. So we're going to do Homesnap Pro in just a moment. So we're going to go back and edit our MarketStats post. So here's our lead generation page from Cloud CMA. We went into my profile, into the lead generation, and scroll down. Copy the link. So copy the link right here. Doesn't say it was copied, but I'm assuming it was copied. All right. I'm going to go over to my Facebook page. Here is my post. Your 3 little dots is your edit. Now, this is always also good when you've misspelled something or forgotten something. Do the math or click the link below to find the value of your home. There you go. And save. There you go. Yeah, a nice little added bonus, because this one, it's great to share. And those words, Colleen's words are ringing in my ear. It's great to share information, but if you don't have any way to capture that lead, you're just, well, sometimes you are plain old sharing information. Sometimes you are asking for information. It's a little bit of both. So if you're sharing information and they want more information, what are they supposed to do? There's no way to glean that from here. So if they want more information, they can simply click the link, and then you'll be able to capture the lead from there. Not too shabby. So that was that lead generation. We simply copied the link. The first one I did the the first one I did the share. And then that was a nice, easy way of doing that. All right, so now let's go into Homesnap. I can share my profile. We've already shared the lead. Remember, so this is a listing, rather. This is a listing. We can share right on social media. We can share it from the single property website. We can share it from Homesnap. But what else can you do in Homesnap? So let's go up to my resources and over to Homesnap. We are using the Pro version because we're agents. Now, my public profile, this is the same page. So if I click my public profile, it's not going to do anything but reload this page for me. So this is the one. I can simply click into here, into the URL, right click, copy, go over to Facebook, create a post. See why this page is unpublished now? Because when I post from this class, it is post, 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 post. And that would be just horrifying all of my followers. All right. So, are you looking for a new home and can't find what you're looking for? Click below to search, like an agent with my Homesnap app and paste headshot. Remember, this is that personal branding. You want to keep that same headshot everywhere. You want that consistency. Chris Nixon, when he teaches class, he will remind you that you need to be updating your headshot every now and again, which that's now 10 years old. So I should probably change it. Just saying. And post. So there we are. Homesnap.com. And then I simply click into it. It's that same page you just saw. Ta-da! So I can search up here. There's in-app messaging. She can contact me. Here's listings in the area. Oh, funny. Realcom seems to have the majority at this particular moment in time. How unusual. We've been winning the race. We had even got some new construction here in St. Clair. Love it. All right. Now, let's search for most likely to list. I want to do a little bit of farming here. So I'm going to go into my search and I'm going to do my zip code. I'll keep it simple for you. 079. Hit enter. And I do actually have a saved search here too. Where's my map? There we go. Places. There we are. Okay. So you'll see that the green are listed. And you can see them all over here as well. Once you hover over it, it will highlight it where it is on the map. Okay, great. We know how to find listings, Debbie. How do we find those that are most likely to list? And it will be right in here, multiple. Here's coming soon listings, for sale. So I don't want my for sale or the coming soons. I want, oh Lordy, nope. Where am I most likely to list? More filters. There we go. I think it's been a hot minute since I've done this. I'm going to cheat and go back to, I am going to find my saved list, and that'll show me exactly where it is. There's my MLS status. Okay, so we have the likelihood to list. There we go, for sale, for rent, or explore. That's where it is. Lordy bees, Deborah. So in the explore, there's the likelihood to list, and there's 3 under this one. Most likely, likely, and least likely to list. So I want those ones that are most, I don't want likely. So these are the only ones that are selected. and I can click a cluster to zoom in on. So gosh, there's a lot. 48079. Seeing in this one, I might want to pare it down just a little bit too. St. Clair. There are new listings, home for sale. Those are all active and going on the market right now. So what I would simply do is click into my St. Clair market. Want to zoom in and see what we have. All right, move my map. So you'll see, zooming in, this is why it's a little easier on the phone to do this. Zoom in. There we go. So you just got to zoom in a bit. So you'll see the big orange ones that are most likely to list. And now we have our list on the right-hand side that is more likely to list. And let's see, let's just pick one somewhere. Oh, sold. Contract for sale. Come on, I just want most likely to list. So I will click into this one, most likely to list. What do we have? Oh, 2 units, very nice. It is most likely to list, probably because they have been there for a while. They have a high score. It's an AI score. Remember, this is just artificial intelligence. It was on the market in 2018. I guess it's been 5 years. So now if you go down, current owners, there you go. So we have profiles in here, email addresses. They've owned it for almost 5 years. It's a corporate ownership. Net equity, monthly payments. You can see all related people in here. Now, sometimes there is the opportunity to pay. Nothing else in there. Okay, there we are. Former owner. Oh, okay. I don't really care. Property summary. And then even gives you all the units in there too. Very cool. So the 2 different units. I don't think that's right, but whatever. Again, remember, this is an aggregate of information. Alrighty. 13. So this could be a little tedious at times because you'll see, me first getting back into it in a hot minute. It's been like, where did it go? But you have your cheat sheets. So I'm going to go down to my cheat sheet. Give me a second to get over to the right one so you guys don't have to suffer through me scrolling away. Show your profile. There we go. All right, let's change this over to Acrobat. So you'll see they are all same order on that front page. Homesnap, most likely to list. It tells you most likely and least, gives you the criteria, and the iPhone instructions. So you'll see there's the explore button. That's what I was missing the first one. Just couldn't remember. I thought it was a status I was looking for. So there you go. Not all homeowners have information, and some are on the do not call list. So please be careful with that. Last but not least, we are going to go into, we've got a few more minutes left in class. Yeah, quarter past. We are going to go into Realist, and then we also have that new HomeSource Professional. See if we can get there too. So in Realist, how do you get to Realist? Under the tax icon. We're going to go right under that tax search. Now, in Realist, there is a piece that you need to add. So I'm in St. Clair County. So it's still just mine. I don't need to change my county. Quick search or a My Search. So you need the My Search #1. Now I have a map in here already. Seems to be stays in there all the time anymore. Oh, actually, Wouldn't mind keeping that in. But I want to scroll down because there is a field, one of these fields called cell score. See, I've already added it in. So that's been added in. To edit this, it'll be customize my search. Come on, come on, come on. So I'll need to customize those little fields. Come on. We are not customizing. My search customize. Okay, we're not. Is it coming up behind here? Nope. All right, so you'll need to customize your search. Your fields will come up here in the middle, and you'll want to find cell score. It is all detailed with plenty of pictures in the MLS documents in that one link for the lead generation. Now, how do you know what to put in here? Come on, seriously, it's got to be between the numbers, and that you'll want that cheat sheet. So the cell score I'm looking at is I want a very high. The numbers go up to 1,000, so anywhere from 800 to 1,000. I do want to use a map or my subdivision. Oh, what's the name of my subdivision? Highlands, the Highlands. There we go. We'll use all of them and apply. So now I've got all of the Highlands in here, and I just want the Highlands and anybody most likely to search. So search is my button. And remember, you can do some mapping in here. And if you guys have questions on this, give us a buzz, either tech support or myself, or if you've got somebody who's Lisa Harris is fantastic with this. She teaches this course. Oh my gosh, there's really nobody. 0 results. Oh my God. That just doesn't sound right. As I should be on this list. I've been here more than 5 years. Okay, so maybe let's go to 700. Search. Wow. Yeah, there's not a lot of turnover in this neighborhood, honestly. There are 2. That is it. All right, we're going to stick for this for the moment. You can increase your map. I am just searching my neighborhood. There's 9 streets here. It's not big. So we'll work with this for the minute. Now, because these are the ones that are selected, nobody looks like they are on the do not mail flag. I can simply check these out by looking into these. Turnberry, this one was sold, this one was sold, this one has photos. So you can check out those photos. Not that it means a whole lot, but there are 18 photos here. And so if I had more than the 2, it'd be pretty awesome. But at the very bottom, I have labels here. So if I wanted to do labels, it's defaulted to the Avery 5160. Use mixed case, use the tax billing address, show the current owner, or create a custom label. And what else is in there? Use all remaining to export. So you can do 5,000 labels per month. So there's a lot that you can do here. And I'm only using 2 of those this time. Let's go ahead and create those, and you'll see it just downloaded it. Here are my labels that came through. Not that you can really see it, but that's what we got so far in the download. I don't need to do that. In my downloads, there's the labels there, same thing. That's what I got. There were no names on that one, so maybe I needed to actually select some names. Okay, so there is a lot that you can do in Realist, and and if I had opened this search up a little bit more as opposed to just the Highlands, maybe I want to do, I could do a map search, of course, but if I do, where's my city? Property address, city or village. Select from the list. So let's go St. Clair and the township. And apply at the bottom right. And search. And there should be a few more, because that's out of 2 cities, the city and the township. And if there's only 2 that you're going to be marketing to, shoot, you could even do a CMA for those houses. You could do a little bit more research on them and do a little bit more information. There we go. So we have 168. And this was down to, we changed this to, oh, there's square footage in here? Oh my gosh, that was why there was so little. Oh my gosh, okay. That's why there were so little homes in my neighborhood. Okay, now I understand. That's why I wasn't on the list. So I could up my cell score to 850 and do that, because the 850 was the breaking point of where it's most likely to list. And those numbers are in the handout, so and it's always good to revert it to. See, now I'm down to 20, and that's a little better, but I should also take out that square footage in here. I'm not going to sell a home anything above 2,000 square feet. That's just not going to do it. There we go. So now you'll see, especially when maybe you should start with a clear all, because I had something saved in there. Gracious. Okay, so that's Realist. There's a lot of tools in Realist. You could do mapping. You just select from the criteria on the left. A whole lot of information there. So we do have a few more minutes. I want to touch on that new HomeSource Professional. Go ahead and close that out. Now from Paragon, it's of course is going to be under resources. So it could be in that social media and lead generation. I had MarketStats here where I chose to go click into MarketStats from the quick action icon on a listing. Property inventory links, they won't be anything for me, but as you have listings, those are that single property websites, those are those links for each one of those listings. All right, new HomeSource Professional. Okay, I should change my poll question to, have you heard of new HomeSource Professional? Now, number 1, you are going to have to create your account. You'll see that I've logged in already. It knows who I am up here at the top right-hand corner. So for me, normally I would want to, I wonder if, I doubt that St. Clair is in here. So I'm going to try Detroit. I'm just going to really broad range and stick with the big cities. Oh, Detroit, Michigan area. There we go. And I could change this out by price, all sorts of information, but I'm just going to leave it very broad to begin with. Okay, so now we have all the homes available. Now the one thing you'll see, the little houses here. So this dotted line, the home is still in the planning phases. This one should be under construction. Now, I do believe that there is a new HomeSource Professional there. So in the handout, it shows you how to set up your account and go from there. So maybe, let's see, Canton, South Lyon, Lapeer. Okay, we're going to work with Lapeer. Maybe I want to take this home and share it on social media, or it's actually a proposed home, so it'll still be under the planning stages. Now, on the right-hand side, this is the Integrity 1610 by Brookwood of Lapeer. So you'll see by Alan Edwin Holmes. So this is my home, starting at 341, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,600 square feet. Cool. Now I can get a shareable link right here. I think that's a little new way of looking at it. So before we had the Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn links right there. So I'm going to click my shareable link copied, simply go over to Facebook, create a post. Are you tired of looking at used homes for sale? Click below to see your dream home you can build. Paste. There we go. Now, there are a couple more steps in this. It's not just share it and go. You want to protect yourself. You want to make sure that you have already tagged this home in there as your own, and that'll go through those steps on the handout for you. I hope you have downloaded that handout. So I'm going to go ahead and post that. See, I don't even need to refresh when I'm over here. Are you tired of looking at used homes for sale? Click below to see your dream home you can build. The Integrity 1610 in Lapeer. So it's not going to give them an exact address. It's not going to give them the name of the builder. It's geared towards you. You're the one that shared the property. You are the one that gets the lead. Now, here's how you capture that lead, or here's how you don't lose the lead. You need to save the listing. You need to get in there and say, look, I'm sharing this on social media, and anybody who clicks through here, they're going to be my leads. So it's a little bit more in-depth than that. That's what the full class of this is for, and I think we're going to get that out there again. I think it's a great idea to share this out there, especially in the market that we're in. And hey, it's a great time to start that process, because by the time you start with selecting the plans, selecting the plot, and getting it going, you're right in the midst of building season. So now is a great time to get a head start on that one. All right, so if there are any questions, let me know. What else do we have going on here? That is about it. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do this. So please, if you have any questions, you know, you could reach out to me. I am here for you guys, unless I'm teaching class. That's the only time I'm not here for you. All right. So thanks again, Lisa, for letting me know that I was not sharing my screen. I generally don't veer from one screen to the next and see what happens when you do. All right. So at 1 minute to spare, I think we're good to go. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your snow day if it's your snow day. Talk to you soon.